Honourable Mark Battergig.
Thank you, Mr Acting President. I do want to make a brief contribution, and I want to again thank my colleague, the Honourable Daniel Mookhey, for bringing this, because I do think that after all we've seen in terms of the litany of maladministration associated with this organisation, as a result I'd remind the House of SO 52s which were criticised in this House. Solely as a result of that process, we've been able to expose, and my colleagues led the way with that, a litany of maladministration. And the idea that the government would resist this simple ameliorative action, which will at least throw out there to the public a sign that we're trying to do something about it, beggars belief. I mean, I heard the Honourable Catherine Cusack try to argue that iCare need to pay these bonuses to attract people from the private sector because they're underpaid. We're talking about an organisation here which has ripped literally millions of dollars out of the hands of hard-working people who have been injured. Serial maladministration, where we've got Republican operatives working in the Treasurer's office, overseas trips on the backs of money that businesses pay into this scheme that's supposed to go to injured workers. And the bill is quite simply trying to stop the process of rewarding bad behaviour and maladministration. Now, I remember the rorts that used to go on, Mr Acting President, back in Ausgrid where I worked. That was a state-owned corporation. When I say rorts, there would be this bonus system whereby managers would try and get their lost time injury frequency rates down, all sorts of creative accounting tricks, so that the bonus would be a standard thing every year. That was a practice common not just in those state-owned corporations but in the public service generally. But this is way beyond this. This is willful maladministration. I mean, we're talking about the former CEO, with the backing of Treasurer Perrottet, on a base salary of $700,000, getting paid an additional $220,000 in bonus, an incentive payment of $220,000 for what? For ripping off working people, where the money should have gone to help them through what must be unbelievable circumstances, many of which have been articulated in this chamber prior. When you get injured work, you expect the hand up from the money for that compensation fund to help you through life, and instead it's going on overseas trips, overpayments to doctors for duplicate and fraudulent payments, as I say, Republican operatives working in the Treasurer's office, $11 million to a marketing contract to a company owned by a top iCare executive. I mean, it's been done to death in the chamber, and the idea that the government wouldn't support a simple motion to stop this rort going on, I just find incredible. Mind you, after the digging in we've seen over the last couple of days, I guess it's not surprising. But we need to support this to at least inject some confidence in the fact that this parliament can actually add some value and do something about it in the short term. Thank you.